You know, y'all keep sneaking in on me. Whatever am I gonna do with you people? Well, I suppose, like my mother always said, I guess I'm gonna keep you and love you, huh? So how y'all been? Has it been a week for you two? I hope not. I know for Yarny Nana it is. I'm sorry, Pam. Hope your week gets better. Hope next week is a whole lot better. So, I found out I have some very special subscribers. I found out that my niece and her son watch me every week. Yes, Levi, I am talking about you, honey bunny. You know I love you. And if I didn't say it loud enough for you, you know I love you, right? Okay, because I really tried hard. Okay, Sarah's sick. I didn't try that hard. She's not feeling good tonight, honey. Which is why she's not here. Otherwise, she was going to join me tonight. She had plans. She's really upset that she couldn't be here. So, maybe next week. But she wants me to tell you that she loves you. And if you're good this week, then next week she'll stop by for a visit. Okay? Okay. And I also found out that, I guided my sister because I'm doing the Afghan for her grandson, her other grandson, which is L2. Long story about his name. His name is Larry. He's Larry too. He's not little Larry. Because that's what we used to call his dad when his dad was little. And then when his dad grew up, his dad ended up being bigger than his dad. Or little Larry became bigger than big Larry. And then, so now that we have L2, we had to come up with something else, because if we said little Larry, that poor boy would turn around every time. Because, I'm sorry, 18 years of us calling him little Larry, he's going to turn around. It's just habit. So we had to pick up a different nickname for little Larry. And no, kids, you cannot call your dad little Larry. I love you beyond belief, but you cannot do that. Only Auntie Lisa, Auntie Karen, Uncle Jim, and Uncle Dan, and Gigi can do that. Gigi can do whatever she wants to do. Ain't nobody going to tell her otherwise. For those of you who are my subscribers and don't know who Gigi is, that's my mom. And she is their great-grandma, hence the Gigi. So, to Larry and Amber and Shantae, no, you may not call your dad anything other than that. Okay, thanks. So let me get on with my project. And this is L2's Afghan. Hang on. Times 4. But these things here shorten it up because I'll twist them and braid it and then it'll come in tighter. So taking into account the measurements that I was informed of by Grandma. And I've got them on my phone, and I did my calculations according to what I was given. This will be wide enough for your bed. It might be a little bit extra, but see Aunt Lisa. She's always got a little bit extra love to give. So this is 2 skeins of yarn. $14 skeins isn't going to be enough. But that's okay because I can get more. I know where they make it. Alright, and then my handbrake cowl. That will be a hooded cowl. Here we go. Sorry. This is in the Aspen Tweed colorway. And about here is the cowl. And then from, hang on, I don't want to drop a stitch. And I have, okay, hang on people. Eyeball itches. I'm up about 6 or 7 inches right now. 7 inches up. I don't remember how high I had to go. I think it was 9 or 10, but I'll look at the... I'm using the pattern for the... I'm not using the pattern. I'm using the sizing from the Bailey Bear cowl that I did in January. For the measurement from where the neck, the cowl part stops and the hood starts. And that's what I'm going to use for how long I have to make this. This is my 4th skein on this. So this will as well be very warm. So I will send it. It'll more than likely be a gift for somebody in Wisconsin. As they get more cold air off of the lake. Oh, there it is. Like, I know I had my Messalina around here. And the Messalina shawl. Didn't get much love this week. I didn't move him from last week. So he should have went up to about here. So I did one more repeat on the cable. You see that? Sorry, folks. I know you can't see it when I blur it that fast. I'm trying to get it to where you can at least see the cabling. So that's where I am so far on that. And then I've been having fun with straight needles. And let me just tell you that yes, by having fun I was sarcastic. These things are long. Okay, I think these are 14, 15 inches. Oh my God. It's not like I don't have a measuring tape right here, huh? They're 14-inch needles. And you have to use a size 15 and a size 13. Because it's two different sizes. I don't know why. That's the way the designer did it. And these things are huge. And I don't mind big needles. Just wish that I had a set of interchangeables that came with a size 13 and a size 15 in it. Because then I could have done them on circular needles, you know? And it wouldn't have been such a pain in the rear end. Anyway, I'm doing this not because I'm showing off my how-tos on needles, because I'm not. I'm doing this because last night when I put them back up behind my computer where I keep them, because when I watch YouTubes, I use this, or L2 Zafgam. And the one needle slid down behind my desk. I mean, it's a good thing I'm rearranging soon, but you know, I was supposed to rearrange today and I didn't. I ended up getting sick because of the medication they put me on, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So anyway, this is the cowl that I'm doing for the knit along with the Bakery Bears, the Brit along, and because pink and brown are the color of my coat, my winter coat. I really like those colors together. Right now, those are my colors. I really like in pink. So I'm using this for my favorite color one as well. And on this one, I'm supposed to have 30 inches. I love my little red heart tape measure. I'm supposed to have 30 inches. I got 5. Without pulling. I don't know. You're supposed to pull, not supposed to pull. What's the rules, folks? I always make them too big because I always don't pull. And then they get really big on people. And I don't know, am I supposed to pull it taut or not when measuring this kind of stuff? Somebody please comment me and let me know. Alright, well that's the works in progress. I have no finished objects. As we had the end of the month. June's just a really rough month for me to take anything to work and do. Last Sunday I went into work, and the lady that I replace on Sunday, she actually stays 2 hours over. And this way, between the two of us, we can set up everything that we need to set up in those 2 hours. And I mean, we can just get everything rocked, locked, and loaded, as we call it. And so between the two of us, we got this one trip all set up. We were coming back from Asia. And it didn't go on Monday like it was supposed to, because we got it all set up Sunday for Monday. By the time I went in on Monday, everything was completely so after a lot of hard work on Monday and Tuesday, we finally had it set up for Thursday. I finally left Thursday. But it took us a couple of days of setting it up and resetting it up, and then, oops, no, we're postponing it, and let's really set it up for this day. And oh yeah, we had fun. And Tuesday I went to see my doctor to do a follow-up from my fibromyalgia doctor, and the fact that I had the middle ear infection, and I went to see the other doctor. And she wanted a full blood workup to make sure that the middle ear infection was in fact either an infection or allergies and not something else. Blood work came back. I now have type 2 diabetes. So I have thrown out a bunch of crap around my house. Went and spent money on food that should be okay, at least according to everything I read. Next Tuesday, I have an appointment with, no, Tuesday I have a class on managing diabetes. So hopefully they're going to tell me I'm on the right track. I started taking my medication for it on Friday because I couldn't get them filled until Thursday. And I get everything filled, picked them all up, came home, and by that time it was too late in the day to make the switch from one to the other, so I just carried on with the one, and they upped it, so it wasn't like I was not getting what I needed. I was getting what I needed. I just needed to get a little more. So we took care of that. Threw me for a little loop, I'm not going to lie. But I know it's not as bad as it could have been. I didn't find out by having to go into a coma or having a problem and being rushed to the hospital for it. So I guess I'm better off than a lot of people are. But I do have to make some changes, and I'm doing it. Anyway, with that said, that was my week. And that's not it. I have something else. So if you watch Miss Margaret from Sheepishly Sharing, you were introduced to Melanie Hall this week and Caroline from the Netherlands. And Caroline is Wolbox, WOLBOX, and Miss Melanie Hall is, I'm getting to her, hang on, Melanie Hall Handcrafts here on YouTube. Which, by the way, I now subscribe. I've been a subscriber of Melanie's for a while, but I now am a subscriber of Woolbox because she did her first ever vlog podcast. She had, like me, starting out in January, no idea what she was doing, but she's gonna find out. She did a good job. You should check her out. I love the faces that she made at the camera. Some of them I want to make at you guys sometimes. Anyway, there's that. And, oh yes, an update on Critter Kid 12, Chris Mills. She's now on Instagram as Critter Kid 12. And if you follow, if you're my friend on Ravelry, and you said in the previous episodes that you wanted to help out with the virtual baby shower, that I believe I found you on Ravelry, hunted you down, added you as a friend, and then came up running behind you and invited you to the Yarny Ladybug group. So the Yarny Ladybug group is going strong now. So if you want to be part of the virtual baby shower, go into Ravelry and look up the group, Yarny Ladybug, and we're in there. Go ahead and join it, and there you could have it. Initially it started it because we were going to do a very closed group for people who wanted to lose weight, but we decided to ditch that. So there's a couple of threads on there that you're going to go, huh? And I think what I'm going to do is start a thread for maybe some folks out there have some recipes or helpful suggestions for diabetics. Maybe we could commiserate together, congratulate each other together, do whatever we need to do, pump each other up, bring each other back into reality. In other words, hold each other accountable. So I'll start a thread on that. At least one, if not more. If we find out we need more, we will. More than likely do two, one for recipes and then one for hey, I'm struggling and I need some help. Or this is what's helped me. So, other than that, have a great week. Ooh, one thing I did forget. This is easy. Zelda NRJ3 here on YouTube. Z, thank you for your videos this month. I've needed your smile every day. And I'm so happy that I get to see it every day. You're a sweetheart, and I adore you. Thank you. You make me smile. However, you do scare the hell out of me. Driving without no hands on the wheel. I read. I know. Drivers in rush hour, they're crazy, man. They'll cut you off and your hands aren't on the wheel. You scare me. You got to take care of yourself, Z. One hand off the wheel at a time, please. That's all I ask. If you're going to videotape while driving, at least keep one hand on the wheel for me. Please. Alrighty. I'm going. No, seriously. I gotta go get a bottle of water. I gotta take my nightly pills now. You ain't gotta go home. But you can't stay here. Come on now. I love you. I'll see you next week. I promise I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. Well, you know, to work every day. Okay, maybe not every day, but every day I'm supposed to go. Alright, guys. See you later.